Thank you, everyone, be here. So just like every artist, so I'm really thank you for Chinese Culture Center and especially for Abby. That's for open more is an opportunity for everyone. But by my personal, I'm really from my bottom heart, thank you for Abby. So I think I meet Abby in the right time. She is my most important person in my life and my career too. So the reason I say that because 2009 is before the XianRui is a 2010. I have an exhibition here. So Abby is with my studio. Now that time before that I was is a newcomer for Bay Area. So my English is not good. Then I just know I'm continue to do my art. So my art is kind of like it's my personal journal. It's every day just productive. Then, but I didn't know it's what's going on later. Then, and also in art for me, just like it's be silent. So do close the door in the home. Then when I start talking with Abby, so I know she helped me. She really helped me to explore myself, explore my decoration too. So that time, so I really feel, wow, that's, it's really a good timing. So she is a challenge person for artists. Then she's very understanding for be an artist, what do you really need. So that's for, it's helped me to make my art to change and how to communicate with outside. It's not only, you do art by yourself. So that's, I'm trying to, it's a presentation my art, so you can see how they change. Okay, this one is actually is in the order is different. This is 2014. Okay, so that's 2014 in Hong Kong Art Central. I made one piece installation. So it still is a viewpoint, but my art for a long time is continue is using the materials present something connect with your body. For me, its body is more like it's a sensor. So the sensor yourself, inner yourself, and outside, how you feel. It's like my personal experience. I go through. I graduated from Kava, then went to Japan. So then from Japan, stay 10 or 12 years. It's between that. Then I've come back to Bay Area. So that is for me. Is I understand is somehow inside my. It's a life journal. I understand, especially for the gender, then you should talk something by art. So this one we can continue. Yeah, that's you can see it's very clear. Something is connected to your body, but it's very pliable. It's soft. So when I was in China or even in Japan, even American, so be a woman, you can feel a loss is a pressure and also struggling. But that is now is clear, you can use the language to talk. So your body can feel something the power is in inner. You want to use its art to explain it's what the inner power is come by, it's different, it's like material. So is a fabric. So I use fabric, make many shape, then that, but when the process by making, kind of like talk to myself. I want something come out. So that's the same. I go, because many image, I go a little bit quicker. So that's a different image from one piece. So that's the other one in the same time in the gallery du Monde in Hong Kong. So that's different space. I'm working for similar, like connection, one theme. This one is 3 years ago is a Chinese Culture Center. So that title is a boundary. That's many pieces like Mallard. It's kind of like a broken window. So when you feel something you broken, that the opportunity is come to new. Maybe it's something is a better. But this one is not very, it's a little bit different with before I did. But this one is 2015 in Hong Kong, Basel. So that's always, you can see the material is used like a fabric, but like a leather is always used in the color is black. But that time, because I feel it's so much things I want to talk about the human right. So the black color actually with white, it doesn't really only mean the color, because it's something that's about violence. So when I start working, I feel behind the material, it feels tragic. It's not like it's a pretty something for, for people, rich people, for decoration on the wall. It's decoration on the wall. So that's something is talk to how you feel about your rights, and use art to present your feeling about your understanding about the human. So this one is 2010. It's a viewpoint it's the first time I have an exhibition here. It's Abby, is curator. So about the whole show, they have 6 different sections. So that's first section. That's the other section is, it's a little bit same with the Hong Kong viewpoint one. That's second section. I use a lot of toothpick. So it's in the toothpick present something painful and hurting. Then the form you can see is most like woman's body, but the body you feel it's soft. You want to touch it, but same time you feel it's hurting, and you cannot touch it. So that's a lot of meaning for me about what you understand your rights and your inner psychology feeling. So people is looking at work I feel it's very interesting. They make a lot of different conversation about the work. So some people, they're hard to look at. When they look at it, feel a little bit, it's kind of like they don't want to talk, but I know they understand. So this one is Abby's curator too. It's a daily life in Yababuda Museum. So it's 2000, I think it's 2012. So that's cardboard. It's something about human. Every day you deal with your life journal. So many things waste. So always about this is 2011, I think. That's use fabric, but at the same time I use pigment. I use my own technique to working, but it's not like a show how technique is important. About the fabric is very soft, but the inner you can feel. So something is a tension. It's a more important things come from behind the painting. So that's other series. I go through a little bit quick because that is in the 2015 in Hong Kong, Basel too. So it's for me, it's the part of it you can feel like muscle is part of his body, but it's not like it's everything like everything is want to come out. So they won't talk to you, but they block inside. So that's the same period I did work. And even they quiet, but when I work, I feel the material is talk to me. So when I'm working the process, it's part of it like clean my mind, So let me understand what I really want to talk. Yeah, that's is one exhibitions, the pieces all together. So they come to actually is one, so from different perspective. Yeah, like this work is more like it's abstract. So you still can see the tension on the canvas, but you can see the empty part, like a cut, something hurting. It's a simple, but at the same time, they have lots of meaning for me. So the art is for me is I just have to continue do like everyday daily life, but later I found that's not only for myself. That's have a part of it for art. They have a function. So you have to connect with people. You have responsibility. Use your art to talk something you're understanding. So that's and more I understand. Be a woman, you're struggling for a long time. It's not only for women. So it's for be a man, be a human being. You have to be first. You understand you have rights. Then the woman, they have more like a pressure is come to many different ways. Like a culture that made you is silence. You cannot talk. Then you have to be present as someone else. So that is make you feel you do something help you to you is help other people to understand. So make a new language to talk. It's not only silence. So I'm not sure this time is finished. It's time? Okay, thank you. But by the way, I will thank you very much for, it's a Chinese Culture Center and all staff and special Abby. So they really give opportunity for artists to, explore and make your art growing. Thank you.